Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm PANCZASU, the mighty mix spammer, and what you see right now are the finals of the gameplays.org Starcraft 2 tournament. So, unfortunately, I was not able to make a live stream as we were planning to. It was supposed to be an amazing live stream and all that stuff, but unfortunately I'm unable to make a real live stream because my internet connection is simply way too slow to handle a high definition video processing procedures, whatever you want to call it. I do not really know the professional name. So yeah, we had to get a cameraman, and while we did get one cameraman, he did not show off. I mean, I do not really know the exact story. Apparently he couldn't do this, so we didn't get a cameraman, and I was unable to live cast this replay. So what I promised I would do is just, you know, video cast those replays, and probably they will be a little bit late because of the fact that I need to upload them as I usually do, and it takes a while. But at least you will get those replays, and that's always something. Unless somebody will be faster than me, which is also a possibility. Okay, so whatever. Our finalists are, the first of them is T-Sal. It reminds me of Tiberian Sun. I actually do not know if this is intended or not, but I think I'm going to call him Tiberian Sun because this is such an awesome, amazing game. I really love Tiberian Sun. And his opponent was playing as Terran, and he's Beastie QT Q something. Sorry, I didn't see ladder points, whatever that means, but oh well. So this is a PvT, a matchup that I hate when I play it, but I guess we can live with that when I do not play it. So apparently there's no wall for Beastie at all. He's going for an airy gas, if that is an airy gas. I do not really know because I wasn't watching, but nah, I think it's kind of normal gas. So yeah, he's also researching his orbital command, and I guess this isn't really researching, but he's simply upgrading his command center into orbital command, and his opponent is already getting his cybernetic score. So this is so far a very standard PvT with nothing really unexpected, and both players just doing what an average player would do. Not sure if that was a late gas or not. There's quite a lot of minerals, but maybe Tiberian Sun simply didn't have those just yet and was simply unable to place this assimilator anytime faster, sooner, whatever. Okay, so let's look at this. Beastie already getting his first mule on the battlefield, giving him a significant income advantage. Or rather, let's see if this is an advantage or yet he's... What? Wait, how is... Yeah, they simply do not have that... Yeah, sorry, I was thinking that this is a late game when everybody's getting 1,000 minerals per second or whatever per value this is counted off by, but apparently this is still early game, so this is kinda normal. So never mind, I was just a little bit surprised. And okay, so we got a sentry and an upgrade for warp gates being produced, and another... Actually, a robotics facility being produced early on, so this is not the totally standard build order, I presume, for the Protoss. He is going for the mecha build, if you can call it, because most of the units from Protoss are mechas, but, well, that means Colossi and or Immortals, probably Colossi, because he probably expects a lot of those infantry units from the Beastie that has some claws and it has some venom in its toes and it has all those other cool Viagra abilities. So as you can see right now, Beastie is getting his starport almost finished, so this is really unusual build order. Or maybe not unusual, he'll probably lift off this factor. Actually, he is making a siege tank. He's not upgrading the siege mode though, and he's right now creating another tech lab for the starport. Okay, I'm officially confused. This does not look like any standard Terran build order, and since I'm not a standard Terran player, and yeah, I do play random, but I do not play Terran too often, and I do not really like them. I have no idea what is going on right now. I mean, there is no airy Banshee going on, there is no upgrade, there is... Dude, oh yeah, there is a Banshee, so we are going to see probably some... So, you know, light Banshee harassment, while a single SV is getting pwned by a very small army. So far this is kind of slowish. Nobody tries to harass the opponent, they just try to get those players, just try to get their army up and ready. And yeah, as you can see, the first scouting observer is up from T-San. and he's going to scout out the area. While those, now it turns out that Tisan actually is going for the standard build order. He simply changed the order of the build order. He got his robotics facility first, and after that he got warp kit. So he was not expecting an early push from his enemy, and he wanted that extra observer as fast as possible. So that's probably what happened right here. And yeah, as you can see, the first Banshee is... where is she? That's an observer, isn't it? Yeah, the first Banshee is on the field. I'm not sure if Tisan actually managed to see that Banshee, but well, it doesn't matter since the Banshee still does not have cloak of any sort, and there are way more than enough Stargates to kill this Banshee in no time. So, a Stargate! Okay, so those guys are seriously creeping me out. I have no idea what they are doing, both of them, and this does not happen to... okay. Honestly, it happens all the time, but now they confuse me even more than usual, because this stuff is just weird. I have no idea what they're doing. And as you can see, the Banshee is right now getting on. It looks like, nah, she's just getting a trip, just admiring the views of this Grand Canyon of Urshadi, or Mashakaru, or whatever it's called in Protoss language that honestly doesn't exist because they talk in their minds instead of talking with their mouths, because they do not have any mouths. I mean, seriously, how genius was Blizzard back in 1990 something when they started creating Starcraft 2? I do not know when the project came out, but I mean, when the project started, you know, when the project started. But how genius were the developers that they actually invented an alien race without any sort of mouth? How cool is that? An alien that doesn't eat, doesn't speak. Actually, maybe they do it, but I do not want to know how, because, well, theoretically, there are organisms in the ocean that eat in the same way they, well, poo. So, well, I hope that that's not the case with the Protoss, and they didn't discover any dark secrets right now by saying what I just said, because this would be kind of nasty, and I do not really want to know about this. So it looks like we are going to finally see some sort of clash between those armies. I have no idea why there was a Phoenix on the battlefield. Yeah, where is it anyway? It's nowhere. Oh yeah, those phoenixes are just trying to kill the Banshee, and they managed to do so. And look at this, it looks like we are going to see a base wall and base blockade, whatever barricade we want to call it, between Tiberian Sun's base and Beasties. Well, the entire rest of the map, because apparently this is a very strong blockade, but as you can see, those troops, Protoss troops, are actually trying to make a push for it. They're trying to kill as many Siegeks as possible, while Phoenixes try to lift them off, which is a very smart idea, but apparently there was just not enough of Beastie's troops. Well, as you can see, Beastie is right now finally loading his Marines in, but it is way too late, and even though it is too late, it still was not enough for Tisan to win the game, and apparently it is GG already. Okay, so yeah, I think if I should make a separate video for the game number 2 or not. Well, if this would be live streamed, there would be no polls except for the one when we would be creating TV Chicas. So yeah, let's do it right there. So I will be right back, guys.